We have received a bunch of Nebraska football transfer news over the past couple hours. I want to get things started with the loan transfer for the Big Red. This was completely unexpected. Before I get into it, hit that like button and subscribe for more Nebraska transfer news every single day. We're going to keep you guys updated with the latest, but it was announced about an hour and a half ago that the Huskers starting punter who recently transferred in from Washington, Jack McAllister, has re-entered the transfer portal. I mean, this was a complete shock. He started at punter throughout the entirety of spring practice for the Big Red. And the first thought to me and to a lot of fans was, wow, Camden Cook, our backup punter, must be very good. He must be pushing to start. That is actually not the case. I later found out that he, too, Camden Cook, might be entering the transfer portal very soon. Now, the reason this is happening, and if this were to happen, Nebraska would have 0 punters on the roster. This is because of Mike Eckler. Mike Eckler is completely changing up the Huskers special teams, and he now wants, get this, an Australian rugby punter for the Big Red. So we're going to get a transfer at that punter spot. We're going to get a transfer who maybe has never played college football before. This is a good thing. This is the new wave of college football. And he had that at Tennessee. Iowa, again, historically over the past couple of years, they've had rugby punters and they've had some of the best punting units in all of the Big Ten, if not the country. So listen, this is a very good thing for the Huskers. And I was never too high on Jack McAllister. Like, to me, he was a little bit worse than Bushini. The statistics were okay at best. Again, he would have been okay for 1 year, but he was a stopgap. And you kind of want a guy who can be here for 2, 3, 4 years, can be your longtime punter. That's what Nebraska is going to get here with an Australian punter. Again, the guys who have huge legs, right? If you know anything about rugby, they can boom about 60, 70 yards. They also delay their punts a little bit. So what happens when you're an Australian punter, you'll get the snap, you'll delay it a little bit. You'll wait for your gunners to get down the field and make a tackle, and then you'll boom it. So, again, we're basically going in a new direction with our punting. Jack McAllister did not fit the identity, nor does Camden Cook. We'll see if Camden Cook enters the portal or if he completely changed up his punting style. I think he's probably going to enter the portal, but that is what's going on with Nebraska. And I joked also, the reason he's entered Jack McAllister entering the portal, he's not expecting to punt much at Nebraska. We're just going to be scoring touchdowns every single drive. So listen, that is what's going on. We're going to get a new Australian punter. That's the word on the street. Want to keep you guys informed with that. As for the other transfers, we haven't received any news today, and that's what was expected because we had practice today. And I'm expecting a lot of transfers this weekend, starting on Friday up until about Monday, because we have a lot of practice off for Easter. So I'm expecting a lot of guys to enter then. But the reason why there's not a lot of guys entering right now is because Nebraska is still practicing. Most programs in the country, their spring practice already ended, so their players can enter whenever they want. So I'm expecting a lot of movement this weekend in particular. Now, I want to talk really quickly about some brand new Nebraska transfer targets. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard already about Shamar Brown. If you haven't, a North Dakota State running back who ran for 1,200 yards last year, 15 touchdowns, 5 yards a carry. He has 3 years of eligibility remaining. He did all of this as a true freshman for the Bison. And get this, he is from Omaha, Nebraska. I'm very familiar with this game. He went to Creighton Prep, so I've watched this guy play since he was about a sophomore in high school. I mean, he's the part. He is really, really good. And he's 5'11", about 215. So he's a bigger back, but he has some nice speed to him, nice acceleration, nice explosiveness. I mean, he would fit this running back room. I'm telling you, there's already some smoke that Nebraska is going to go after him, along with schools like Iowa State, Kansas State. Husker Online mentioned that Miami's in here, Indiana's in here. So this is a guy who's going to go to the Power 4 ranks. But again, he would be interested in coming back to Nebraska. Just take my word on that one. And I think Nebraska is going to be interested here. So I know a lot of people, I posted a video earlier today about our top running back targets, and people were like, no, Quinn Ives needs to play. Trust me, we're going to get a running back here. It doesn't matter what you think. And it doesn't matter what I think. It matters what the coaches think. And I'm telling you right now, the coaches are probably more likely than not, they're going to add a running back transfer. So we better talk about it. And this is one of those guys where I got to put on your radar because he is really good. One last guy that not really too many people are talking about that I want to put on your radar. It was announced that Cal running back Javion Thomas has entered the portal today. Now, this is the 5th running back to transfer from Cal. I don't know what's going on there, but last year for the Golden Bears, he ran for 600 yards, 7 touchdowns, 6 yards a carry. He's also very good in the pass pro, really good at catching passes. He's 5'10", 190, so he's speedy, he's explosive, but he's a 3rd down running back. He would fit this Dana Holgorsen offense. I'm telling you, there's a lot of good stuff transferring out of Cal right now. A lot of good stuff. Their starting tight end just transferred, and Jack Endries. Like, if I'm Nebraska, I'm trying to go shop at that Cal store because they got a lot of good stuff at that Cal store. I think Nebraska needs to go shopping there because there's a lot of good players. Mass exodus for some reason over there in Berkeley. Nebraska needs to get involved. They already took Isaiah Hunter. Let's see if they can take another one. But really, really like JV and Thomas, so he has entered the portal. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts. Quick update. Again, I'll keep you guys posted on some names that I hear that Nebraska could be interested in. Of course, I'll keep you posted with more guys who enter the transfer portal. We're going to get a lot of news very soon. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, what you're thinking. I absolutely want to hear what you say. Hey, if you missed part of the video, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe. As always, folks, go Rhule. See you in the next one.